Yeah, Cliff Jumper 1984, Red Rocks, you heard it all before, a billion times, the Alcoholic Autobot. Quick video on this ZilianOP dude from Twitch TV who did Let's Play videos and stuff like this. And he was handicapped and got over or around $20,000 from viewers because of him being handicapped. And then there was what happened the other day. He was recording, but he didn't know he was recording and got up and walked away. And he said, again, he said he was handicapped. I didn't specify, but it was from the waist down. And that kind of upsets me a little bit. And there's a couple little different aspects of it I want to hit on a bit. First thing is doing things on the internet and trying to get your money, yada yada. It's a tough world. It's really hard to do anything to be popular and, get what you want out of it if you're in it for the money. Some people like me, I'm in it to run my mouth a lot because no one wants to listen to what I got to talk about. A lot of my friends aren't into the same stuff, but there's other people out there on the internet that, want to listen to what I got to say, which is cool. I mean, I got like 2 or 3 friends that really check out my videos on a kind of regular basis, which is nice that they show me support that way and actually tell me, whether or not it's good or anything, which I do enjoy. But I do make a little bit of money on the side on AdSense. I'm not even allowed to. Are we technically allowed to even talk about that? Through Google, but it's what whatever. I've not gotten, oh, excuse me, my first check. And as someone doing this and enjoying actually doing it, not in it for the money, that kind of pisses me off. I'm not out there to, get people to donate for any cause or anything like that. And then it comes to the other point of him being handicapped and saying, boo hoo, I'm handicapped, give me money. And there's a couple of people that put it best and said, well, there's other people that are out there that are handicapped and they're not whining about it, or other people that need the money that are handicapped more than this guy would. I mean, was he able to sit at home and play video games off it all day? Probably not. But still, that $20,000 is a lot of fucking money in today's economy and stuff like that. A lot of people would love to see even $20, to be honest. I mean, $20, I'm not, I don't need it, but hell, if I had $20 in my hand, I could be like, I got 20 motherfucking dollars, bitch. And then the other thing with him being the handicap is where it comes to mind that kind of really bugs me. Because there's other people that, don't work, that try and fake a handicap. Or there's other people who work that could collect if, they were, being an asshole and could. And this is where it actually, another factor that deals in with me. I don't talk about too many personal things, deep shit. I have, this is not like the biggest part, but I have scoliosis, I guess, which is the curve of the spine. It's no big deal. It doesn't bother me at all. I have said before how I run a part of my family business as a mechanic. I work on cop cars, yada yada, all that shit. Well, before I got into my business and stuff, when I finally got back to working into cars, I was a manager at a tire warehouse for cars, performance cars, 18-wheeler tires, snow tires, all this stuff. And my warehouse, because I had 3 different branches. The one warehouse that I ended up managing towards the end when I had left to go take care of my family business and help out, because my grandfather's getting a little old. I moved 18-wheeler truck tires, big 22-inch rim diameter. I'm saying, like, these suckers are fucking big. Usually, a lot of them start at ones that are size of 24.5 or 22.5. About 100 to 100, about 120 to 125 pounds a piece. And some of them can get up to heavy as 175. I've got a tow motor, 2 tow motors actually, that I run around. But in these box trucks, you have to stack them. And sometimes I'm short on work and you have to do it by yourself. I still work at this job part-time because I like who I worked with and enjoy it. But anyway, here comes the point of it. About 5 years ago, I had bent over like the normal way. Didn't bend over the back. I lifted at my knees. I went to go pick up one of these 100-some-pound tires. And even before I touched the tire, I didn't even have the damn thing in my hand. I had a sharp pain in my back. And it fucking sucked. it hurts so bad. I've never had this pain ever in my life because I've never broken a bone or anything. Besides, like, tips of fingers and toe tips and shit like that. Because I kick random things in the house because I don't pay attention to where I walk. That was the worst thing to ever happen to in my life because it handicapped me from so much more. I wasn't able to lift over 40 pounds at the time. And at this time, I was playing in a band, and we were playing, if not one, we were playing 2 shows every fucking weekend. And I can't lift anything, and I was the guy who mainly did most of the moving in the band anyway. But they said if I don't take care of it correctly, it's going to be with me forever. Even if I take care of it correctly, it might end up being with me forever. Well, I did all the stretches and everything the doctor recommended, but I couldn't give up drumming for 6 weeks as much as they recommended it. I had money to make. I had shows to play. They were, most of these were lined up. I mean, my bandmates did make sure, I didn't go too crazy lifting stuff. I still tried to keep it around the 40 or under. But then, like, I only had 2.5 days off of work, and it really sucked. I basically still get it every once in a while. I will come home from work, and when you pinch a left side sciatic nerve, in certain cases, the way it comes with me, it totally makes your ass numb, and the pain goes the whole way down the back of your leg and makes your leg feel like that part of the body is very tired and very weak. It's a really odd feeling. And I still deal with this, and it's not so much predominantly lately. It's been in other times because I've been taking care of myself, but I know I need to get a little bit more stretching. But the sad thing is about it that over this, it's sad to know that, like, yes, I'm able to actually collect off of this, and it's nothing I would ever choose to do in my life. I enjoy working, I enjoy keeping busy, because if I try to collect unemployment or Social Security for something like that or a disability, I of course wouldn't make that much, but then I would just sit at home and drink all day and then bitch at YouTube or on YouTube, and everyone would just be like, "Well, this guy, shut the fuck up." So that's why I think it's fucked up for people like me who actually have something that's a big issue that I have to probably end up dealing with for the rest of my life, and I don't take advantage of it. I'm not here to say this to get any sympathy or anything. I'm just being honest of what I have and stuff. I hope this guy gets what's coming to him. And the other thing that no one's bringing up is his girlfriend knew the whole time, and I hope she gets something out of it because that's criminal conspiracy in some way. I don't know. Can she get in trouble for that? My sister's a lawyer, and I could ask her that, but fuck that text message right now. I'm too lazy. Hey, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well and everything. Drink one on me. I'll see you next time.